That becomes sciatica, and there's a neck, but then I will only talk about the lumbar. Okay, next month I'll talk about this one. The basic thing about all this pain is because of few factors, injury lah, whiplash lah, you fall down and all that, soft tissue damage, this protrusion, misalignment, and then the nerve endings pressing against the disc, degeneration. There are two things. Young people is injury, old people degeneration. That's definite. Okay? And you can have an injury when you're young and you feel nothing, and then you get old, you feel it. Because the blood flow is a problem. So the most important is to improve the blood flow. Okay? Improve blood flow. Now, this is what I will do. Let me see this. I'll show you. I'll show you. The pain that he experiences after sleeping in the morning, he wakes up, that is when the blood flow is at its lowest. That's why it's painful, because the blood flow is bad. So that's why in the morning when you wake up, you got to do the stretching. The stretching that we do, after we will show them a few other stretching. The stretching will increase the blood flow. And deep breathing. Deep breathing, oxygen. You got to know, I tell you, after all these years, one simple fact, that you must have oxygen in your blood. Okay? Now this is nothing but curry.
Peanut butter. No, peanut butter. Peanut butter.
It's a moisturizer with a special Chinese herb.
Oh.
Okay?
You said it.
I'm going to show you where is the problem. Huh? Okay, this is how a healer do it. Okay, now I'm going to teach all this to you, especially.
How?
Actually, I want to form a sort of a cupping club. All of you join in, then you do it on each other. You maintain it. You know the maintenance of the lower back.
Very important.
Very important. The maintenance and the healing is together. So the proverb say, a stitch in time saves nine. It's true. When you can find a bit of pain, you quickly deal with it. Then you will not degenerate. If you have blood flow problem, you got to deal with it. Okay? Now, when I do this, now just use your finger to run through it. Immediately, the protruded disc is here already. Okay? You see? See, this is okay. Come on. Protruding, deep in. So if I press here, you will probably feel that there's some tenderness. See, true now. Is it?
Yeah.
Pain. See? So it's very simple. It's simple is that you don't even need to go for a scan. So for those of you who are thinking of going for surgery, my advice to you is don't. Just do natural. It takes a little bit more time, but it's safer. Because if you do a surgery, it can be bad, it can be good. So once you know that there is this protrusion here and the depression here, you know that this is a problem. Alright? So his problem is this degeneration here, plus the fact that the stomach is too big, pull to the front. Yeah, you pull to the front, you painful. But your stomach is not big, you're okay. Okay? Right?
Yours has gotten much smaller.
Who?
Yours.
Oh, never already. Okay, so now I want to show you one method. There are so many methods of getting the blood flow there. This one method is using the cupping method. You use acupressure, you can use acupuncture, you can use Swina. All this I will teach you how to do afterwards. Maintenance, Maintenance. Always do maintenance. And always check, every day check. especially those above 60. Not those younger. Is okay. So those above 60, everyday check, see.
Every day put this.
No, no.
Got protrusion.
Very easy to check. Yeah. You hold a fist. You hold a fist, and then you put it here. I show you. They just sit. I sit down. You see, if I shoot, I just sit down here. I hold a fist. My knuckle here. I go along the spine. Then, when I find a tender spot, slightly tender, I will stay there and increase the pressure a bit, get the blood to flow there. See that? That's maintenance now. And that is will improve the circulation and the nerve. So the nerve ending is that you do it. You see? Use the knuckle. Simple. Pain up. No pain. This one, I'm going to show you straight away. Now, you know that he said it's painful, right? He just how he said, oh, painful. Pain, right? Here. Here. Now I do it. After I do it, he will say no more pain. Then, you take cup. Take a reasonably sized big cup. And then you want the fire to burn away the oxygen to create a suction. Okay? This you have to train. Because if you just keep you will see? Alright? Now put it here. You will increase the blood flow. Give more, boost the blood flow. Take away inflammation and the toxin, and the pain will go off. Okay? So once you do that, you don't have to put long. 2-3 minutes, enough. Okay? But in this case, I just want to take a look and see. See that? Yeah. Any pain? Yeah. Straight away. Because it's not a very bad injury. It's just degeneration, okay? So, see? Now, then, I was going to teach him how to maintain when you wake up in the morning. Okay, now you wake up in the morning, you pretend that you wake up in the morning.
Yawn.
What do you do? Nah, right? You turn around. Actually, he should be there, otherwise he will fall. Come. Come. 你口不辣掉 That means the stomach has gone smaller.
Okay, like we're all adults here.
Okay, now when you wake up in the morning, very simple. You go on one side. You go one side.
Turn to the side.
Then you bend one knee. Bend little bit now. Okay. Then with this hand, you make a fist. Form a fist. Now you do this. You just rub. That's maintained. Okay. One side. Walk together. Actually, the got rid of the pain. So, but you will find tomorrow morning. You will find the pain because after sleeping, you'll be able. What? So these are the points. You got to feel the point, the pain. Then you work on it. Okay? Then what you do is you make the fist again. Then you use here. Three. Don't use the hard part of the fist, the soft part of the fist. Get the blood to flow. Okay? Right, now. Supposing you have terrible pain. You cannot get out of the bed. Terrible pain.
question.
And if your wife is okay, ask her to get one of these. Some wives say, you do yourself. Hot water bottle or heat pack. Heat pack or hot water bottle is okay. Then you just, what you do is, you lie on it. Go, show up. Okay? Then this one, you have to give me the stone. One, two, level. Okay. So, okay. Here. Here. This one. Yeah. Now, you know why you have to put like this? Put pillow lah. In your house, you put pillow underneath the knee and do your breathing. Then you breathe out.
Block breathing.
Blow out. Breathe. Okay. Okay. Few minutes. The heat and the breathing will take away the pain. You can get out of it. Otherwise, very difficult to get out of it because the pain is killing. So remember, you do one side, then you turn over, you do the other side. You get what I mean? Huh? So that's maintenance. Now, then you have to do stretching. While on the bed, you have to do. Don't be lazy. Every morning stretching. 5 minutes, 10 minutes, stretch. Okay? Now the stretching, very simple. Let's do some simple stretching. Very simple. Now, there are few directions that the spine must be stretched. Okay? Upward, stretch upward, sideways, sideways, forward a little bit, back a little bit. So up, side, side, bend forward, up a little bit. No compression, because you are already being compressed by the force of gravity. Gravity will compress you already. When you get older, you get shorter. That's for sure. So the compression is no good, because the more you compress, the worse it becomes. So you need to stretch. You stretch up, you stretch, you bend a bit, you stretch a bit back, you stretch a bit here, you stretch a bit there. You have to stretch. You have to stretch the 5 major directions. Got it? Okay. So afterwards you will do all this with wrestling. Okay? So once you get that habit, you'll be okay. Now in bed, for instance, when you go or lie on the floor and do very simple stretching before you get out of bed. This you got to do at home. Yeah. So stretch side, side. Yeah. There. That's very simple stretch. Huh? You got bend. Look quiet, look quiet. Okay, simple. So you got the idea. Stretch, stretch, stretch. Then you'll be okay. The point is maintenance. Get the blood to flow. Don't let degeneration overtake you. These are degeneration. All these are degeneration. Most old people degeneration. Okay? Good?
Yeah.
Okay.
Thank you.
All right. So, good. Any question? Otherwise,
What about knee?
oh,
The knee is another very common.
knees, yeah. The next month I come, I will do the neck and then the knee. Okay? Because too much to do. Any question on the back? Yeah.
If you already have a degenerated disc and it's already pressing on the nerve, and you already have symptoms, can the process still get reversed with those nerves?
Oh, reverse, definitely
Yes.
reverse.
Along with the cupping.
Cupping, yeah. Cupping is a boost. Cupping is very fast, very boost. So I think I will start a cupping club here. Okay. So what I'll do is that maybe we have $20 a month and get a group together. Then every month I come and teach you all, and then you all will practice along with yourself. So you come each other. You know what I mean? But you got to learn, how to do it. Then the points and burning is okay, correct? So we'll do that. Those of you who are interested, just put your name with Michael Coe. Huh? There is. Anything else?
How about stenosis?
Yeah, it's exactly the same. Exactly the same. It's all these medical terms that means the same thing.
Degeneration.
The degeneration. Spur. You know what is spur? Spur is when two discs rub against each other, the two bones rub against each other. And because natural, the body defend against it is to get the fluid there, so it becomes inflamed. And the next step is to grow bone. So grow bone. And when they grow the bone, they go grow it evenly. So when they don't grow evenly, it will meet the nerve. Yeah. So the nerve endings, the pain comes from nerve endings that is not fat, nerves that is pinched, and spur. Spur is rather bad. Means that you have not been taking care of yourself. So you let degeneration go into spur, and spur is harder. So the surgeon would like to shave it off, but you don't need to. You really, really do not need to. You can go through this process, and you eventually, the spur will go back to the body. Spur is a natural way where the bone try to solve the problem of the pain. You get what I mean? It's like fever. The virus attack you, you get fever to get the heat to fight against the virus. But it's uncontrolled because it's a natural response, right? So therefore, our practice is get the breathing right. The heat from the breathing is natural. It can protect you against the virus, but it's controlled. It's controlled because the jet below point will stop the heat from going to the brain. So you won't burn the brain. This is true. Okay? Fever is a natural process where the body fight against infection. That's all. So same, spur is the same. Degeneration, however, is that you never take care of yourself. You don't take care. You got pain, never mind. Work through the pain. If you injury, I have pain, never mind. Keep on, you know. And the sitting position, you do your computer. You know that it's uncomfortable. Get up and do some stretching. No, I just want to finish this piece of work. Come on. Huh? You feel not. And the smart fella is every 2 hours you will do 5 minutes of stretching. Then here we have no problem. The stupid fella will painful, never mind. I want to finish this piece of work. Then he get into trouble. A lot of people like that. You know, they stand a lot, they walk a lot, and then they feel the aching here. Wow, my whole mental, no pain. No pain. You keep on doing. You enjoy yourself. And there are some people who has got this injury. They still go to the gym. They still go to a golf course. They still whack the ball. My over better. So when you got a broken back, use my over better. That's all. You get what I mean? So maintenance. The moment you don't feel well, do it. Correct? It's the best way.
I don't have back pain, but weak back.
Same. You must do it until your back becomes strong. Okay, and you've been coming here, your core muscles is improving. Yeah, you should be improving. And you put heat. You like come and lie down here and
So
sit.
that day, Mr. Chiang, let us do golden bell. I suffered it the next day.
Golden bell. You cannot make anything that's gold. Sorry. Gold beside. Copper inside.
Say golden bell, sit down.
No. It's not that. You have to stretch. It's not the golden bell or the silver bells. No. Stretch. Okay? Stretch. Lie down. This one. You see, here is where you got to put it under your knee. Huh? Why? To prevent further tension on the lower back. See, if you put the little bit here, no tension. See? Here what?
Sleep.
Gonna? We will do later.
Sleeping in the aircon room is also very bad.
Yes, cold wind, fan. You know that there are the people who work, and then they put a fan at the back, and then they hot. So because it's warm, so they put the fan, right? You get degeneration because the blood flow stop. And those people with this kind of problem, don't drink cold, ice water, room temperature maximum. Okay? Wine, once in a while.
Thirsty.
Very thirsty. Thirsty drink up. Anything else? I mean, it's all simple, very simple, but it's true that, do you know I don't drink ice water? I don't.
Chinese tea? Hot Chinese tea.
Hot Chinese tea. I drink hot. I don't drink cold. I don't drink beer.
No ice cream.
No ice.
Too hot, is it harmful?
No, I mean too hot, of course, burn.
No, not to the extent of burn, but I mean,
Hot means if you drink too much ginger, you get heaty. Then you just drink more water. That's all. You dilute it. But heat, warm drink, warm food, never hurt you. It's only cold food that will hurt you. I'm going to tell you why there's a difference between the Western diet and the Asian diet, tropical diet. In the West, summer is very warm, so you can take salad and you can take the cooling vegetable and cooling stuff. Not in Asia because you're warm all the time. I'll give you an extreme example. In the Eskimo country, they eat a lot of rubber, oil, and they never get heart problem. You try it here, finish. You know, in Scandinavian country, friends of mine, they come, they drink wine all the time. They drink wine, they drink brandy and everything. You do the same thing here, okay? 1 month later, you'll be finished. Yeah, gone, too much. You know, they drink a lot. Yeah, but it's okay because it's so cold. The oil goes to the surface of the skin, and leave inside. Whereas we all, goes inside. Huh? So, practical.
What about coconut oil?
I haven't gone into it yet. There are a lot of research on it. It's supposed to be
It's
quite
a new thing. The new
well, it
miracle
wasn't
cure.
actually, is an old, coconut oil is an old coconut oil, it's old. It's a very easy to get coconut oil. But there was one time when the research shows so bad, and I suspect it's because the olive oil people like the
Yeah.
So it depends. But I think you read the research. All right. So any other thing that you need to know? So the keywords are all there. Okay, that's a keyword. Okay. So the part where you use the thing to do is twina. Twina uses this method. Twina. This is a method called twina. Acupressure is using the finger. So when from healing yourself, self-healing, as you become better, you heal others because you use the same method. Because actually it's very hard to reach the back. How are you going to cut yourself? You can't. You cannot see. You cannot cut. So you need a group and you need a buddy system. Like you do for me, I do for you. Learn together. It's good. We form this cupping club. It's good. And it's very effective. No? Cupping is very effective. Extremely effective. I have proven it because when I went to Perth 30 years ago, people, Aussie, they are not familiar with cupping. So I use cupping, and it was so effective. They can go to a doctor, and it is They don't have to come up money from their own pocket. But when they come to me, they have to pay. And they come. So I'm effective. Yeah. Extremely effective. I can remove the pain very well using this one. Because if it is injury or degeneration,
Can you get hurt though? Like some of the Chinese shops, they leave the thing on for very long.
too long. Too long, that's all.
That-
Don't
that
leave too
hurt?
long.
That won't hurt.
It won't hurt. The point is this, that the experience of the person who do it is important. So the experience, where to put, how to put.
You know they use the dragging method. Is that
The scraping.
Scraping.
No, that
Scraping,
is
is it?
scraping. That is
No,
to...
they use the cup, but then they drag.
Oh, no. Painful, no use.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, no
Sounds
good, no good.
terrible, man.
No good, no
It'll
good. That
break
one's
the
no good.
skin, innit?
See, this herb is anti-inflammatory and it's localized. So instead of ingest, you put where it is.
Turmeric, is it?
So what about people with sensitive skin? So
That's why you put here. You put this. You put this to prevent this one. No. No. It's, so when you put this here, and then you will do it today, it will not be sensitive. That's right. Then remember just now the guy, I put this first. Dude. So if you when you put this, is no even though your skin is sensitive, you should be okay.
Pulling.
This one good for your skin also.
Is it true that the worse the condition, the redder the skin?
No, purple, come up purple.
It was very bad.
It's terrible. Some of the things it looks bad, but it is the drawing out of the toxins. Okay? Yeah.
Where to buy this powder?
Michael Ko has it. Yeah. Okay. Now there are some cancer care book that Dolly we want to give to somebody, right? Dolly, where's Dolly? Dolly, can you get it from Michael Ko? Come,
This cupping class.
give them.